Good morning. I can't yell because we have company and they're still sleeping. It is 10:30 and I'm so glad. Well, first. Okay, hold on. Good morning. Welcome to Vlogmas day 17. It is 10:30. I'm so glad that we got to sleep in a little because it was 3:30 or 3:40 by the time Michael shut off all our lights and everything yesterday, and he doesn't know how to work all the timers, so he just unplugged it all. I'm like, why didn't that just click on? There we go. So it is a slow morning over here. My friend will probably sleep in late. He sleeps in late anyway, like when we haven't been up till 3 a.m. So I think he will be sleeping in. I'm not sure about Amy. Someone's up actually and in the shower, so I'm assuming that's Amy. But yeah, I feel great. Michael's downstairs playing video games already. I made the bed. I think I am going to pour myself a cup of tea and maybe stay in my jammies until we get up and moving and figure out what we're gonna do. I think the plan is Billy's. We love taking our company to Billy's. Michael loves Billy's. I know we mentioned Billy's the other day, so if we didn't go, he would be very upset. But I think for now, I'm going to sit on the couch, light a candle, throw on some Vlogmases, and knit. I'm going to get changed. Michael, Manny, and Amy are going to talk to you a little bit about what we did yesterday because I just edited our Vlogmas and there's a lot of showing things, but not so much talking about what we've done. And then when we came home, I was drunk and I was like, we'll tell you guys what we did. But then we didn't because we had a very important show to get to. We had a start time. There's a big audience. They were very engaged. So discuss amongst yourselves, and I'm gonna change.
Okay. All right. So,
Hi.
So yesterday we stopped. We went to Main Street Bethlehem. Hit up the bookstore. Main Street Bethlehem. Oh my gosh. Let me see if I don't know if this is gonna make it.
Touch your face. Touch your face.
Touch my face.
Touch your face.
It's just not gonna. Hold on. Maybe if I come this way.
Yeah.
There we go. All right. So, Main Street, Bethlehem. Went to the Moravian bookstore. Walked around there. Went into the Bethlehem tap room. Got some beers. Got some food from Rendezvous,
Which was so good.
The
bow buns.
That was good.
Oh, yeah. I love the bao buns. I have never had their lo mein there, but that was pretty decent.
Not enough pork belly.
Not enough pork belly. I felt the same thing.
Yeah,
I was like, I
where's all
couldn't
the pork
see
belly?
the pork belly, which was driving me crazy. Then from there, just kind of walked the main drag and...
Went to a couple shops.
Yeah. Clusters. Popcorn place. Flavored popcorn place. What'd you guys end up getting from there?
Garlic parmesan popcorn.
Ooh, garlic
So
butter
good.
popcorn. Yeah, garlic butter popcorn.
And then the oil place, the oil and vinegar place, where
that
we
was
also got
awesome.
garlic oil.
Yeah, there we go.
That was
Big
so
big garlic fans here.
When I was young, and I saw vampire movies,
Yeah.
and it was like, oh, you had to prove you're not a vampire by eating garlic. And I was like, all right, fine, I'm not a vampire. And then I started eating lots of garlic, and that's what got me into garlic. And ever since,
The daylight didn't catch you.
this was my childhood, method of proving to people that I wasn't a vampire. And it stuck, and now I just love
Nice.
garlic.
Were a lot of people accusing you of being a vampire?
Lots of people. Because I had really pointy side teeth.
Oh.
So like I'd smile and I'd have like these like
That's
fangs.
not
Yeah.
true.
That's so true.
Such a liar.
So true. And then it was, the people I was biting, which
also
was,
went to-
Yeah.
which was also, part of that.
So we did that. Got a cocktail on the main street as well. Went into what was it? Like
Hotel.
we went into the
Museum?
hotel, but was that
Oh,
a
the
museum?
art studio?
An art
Yeah,
studio.
Art studio.
art gallery, art studio. Yeah, we've never been in there before.
Um,
You almost bought a couch, but it
Oh,
was
yeah.
too cheap, I think.
It's too
You
cheap.
really wanted a couch.
I'm gonna go back there and just be like, listen, you
I
guys
think you should
hold
get
on to
that.
this for a little bit longer.
Handmade
Why didn't you
table.
prop that somewhere?
I don't know. I just
Okay.
So we went into that, saw the hotel, and then went to dinner at Social Still. And then, do you want to talk about what we got at Social Still?
Only if you want to.
I had some sort of it was basically like a bison grilled cheese.
Yeah. Did you both get the same thing?
No, I got the Bit Burger.
Your burger was really good.
Kingpin
Yeah, Kingpin Burger.
burger.
Had bacon jam on it.
Oh.
Oh, it did?
Yeah. You blow?
Yeah.
I feel like it's the same sweater as yours.
But this was
It's the
this
same.
was
This is
handmade.
not, people are going to ask, you're making it crooked. People are going to be so annoyed. This is not a handmade sweater.
No.
People are going to be like, what's the pattern? It's not. This is my second half sweatshirt. Came out on Friday.
So we got food, and then
I got a fried chicken sandwich. It's so good.
Yep.
It just keeps going back crooked.
I can't help it.
We called Social Still and asked them if they had a table for 4. They're like, yeah, absolutely. We have a table for 4. Come right in. We were there 3 minutes later. They're like, yeah, there's a 45-minute wait.
They
Is
didn't
that
give
what
us a
happened?
time frame.
Yeah.
They were
I
like,
was online
I don't know, an
bathroom.
8 top just sat down, so I can't make any promises. I was like, what?
She started. Yeah,
I
she
was
said.
like, we just called. Like, are you?
Yeah,
do you
what?
know you're talking? Like, are you holding a table for someone else, but it's actually us?
Yeah.
And she was like, yeah, no.
No, we just sat people. That's funny.
And then we came back, did a little wine tasting.
Mm-hmm.
Great wines. Learned a lot. I don't know if any of it
We had an
actually
expert
stuck.
taking us through our personal wine tasting. Don't you
always
know
fun.
about the legs, Michael?
The legs. Now
Now you know.
now I know about the legs, which
That's-
means
What does it mean? Is it
it's like higher alcohol
or
content.
sugar?
It's sugar.
It's either sugar or high alcohol.
Okay. Well, there we
That's it.
go.
That's the thing that you learn.
And then if it's really gritty,
don't say that.
Great. Cowboy gravel. Like I love.
leather, tobacco,
gravel, yeah.
Earthiness.
we like the gritty.
Yeah, we like the gritty.
Dry.
I can't.
Like a
very
Waffle
much.
House driveway.
And then we had a very important set.
Yep.
Michael's our band manager, and our lead singer, and our lead.
Played like 2 hours of Rock Band, and then it was 3 a.m. And
And we couldn't get a fire to go.
yeah, the fire was just. I mean, we were just
Somehow you
striking
did,
out with
though.
fires. Oh, and we watched Dusty Slay's 30 minutes on the stand-ups on Netflix.
If you haven't seen it, watch Dusty Slay.
It's great. He's also got a new special coming out. We're just gonna plug it.
Yeah, I want to be Dusty Slay's new PR.
But that was that.
We're having a good time.
Yes.
We're having a good time.
And now we're gonna go get some food. Don't know where. Billy's?
Phyllis!
Billy's for grub. Cool.
We're waiting for everyone to get their coats. I'm going to open my yarn. Day 17 and day 6. Michael, you want to open one? We have day 17, and this one is many, many muffins in my mouth. What do you think this one looks like?
I don't know, brown. Maybe. Oh, I was wrong.
Not really. It's browns and tans and teals, as per usual for the Schitt's Creek.
Day 6.
Okay, now you want to do coast to coast?
Yeah, coast to coast.
Okay, day 6.
This one is ladies' stockings and exotic bean water. What?
Pantyhose and coffee.
How about it?
I'll show them the label so they can see it. Okay. Oh, it's pretty. Variegated. Nice. It is now 6:30, and our friends Amy and Manny left around 4-ish. I want to say maybe 3:30. And then I decided to sit on the couch and catch up on some Vlogmas because I was still like way back in day 11. And I ended up calling my mom, talking to her for a while on the phone, calling Nanny, talking to her for a while on the phone, and sitting and knitting, watching Vlogmas in between the phone calls. And I have gotten a decent chunk of this sweater done. Looks like it could fit me. And when I look at it by itself, I'm like, this is very tiny. And then I'm like, wait, maybe it's not that small. Am I a 10T? I guess 10 is no longer a toddler. Am I a size 10? Children's clothes? I'm not. Believe me, I'm not. I have my Progress Keeper. It's hanging backwards because it was upside down, by Wendy, Very Warm Stripes. Some very exciting things coming soon with these. I have been loving it so much, just like sitting like this. I'm like, wow, so calming. But I decided to do 4 stripes. Michael's has 5, and then I was going to do 3. But to be honest, I had about 38 grams of this yarn. It's leftovers. It's from my Alpenglow. I'm not going to use it for anything else. So I wanted to use a good chunk of it, but still make sure it looked good. These first 2 stripes took about 12 grams. This one was probably a little bit less, and this one was probably a little bit more. But this one that was a little bit more is probably more accurate representation of what the rest of these will be like, because the stitch count, right, of the body and then the arms. So and then these have taken a little bit more. I honestly should have measured after each of these, but I think we're still at like 20 grams. Maybe even more. Maybe say 23. I think I was at 20. No, that can't be. That can't be. Because I was at 26 here. Probably another 12 for these two. 15? I don't know. Now I'm actually really curious. Let's grab my scale and see before I just keep making shit up. Whoop, just knocked over something. My spindle. I'm gonna actually just steal. I have a few of these Maxis like mini scales. I'm gonna steal the one for my ride pant cardigan because I'm not starting that right now. Let's see. 18 grams, 17 and a half, so about 20. So I'm glad I stopped and only did 4 stripes because I will do the sleeves. I'm like, how is that possible? And depending on if I still have a few grams left over on the pockets, there's like a kangaroo pocket on the side of it. What I did on Michael's was like the CC for the trim. So if I have 5 grams or so that I want to use, I'll use that. If not, I'll just use my gray. But CJ sweater is coming along. I wanted to be done with the body today, which was looking unlikely at the start of the day. It's still looking unlikely. I'm probably not going to finish this, but I could get close. So I worked 1, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So I worked 2 repeats today. I have 10 more rows worth, so half of what I've done today already, but I wasn't knitting before 3 o'clock, so another hour or so, maybe 10 more rows. Then I think I mark for the kangaroo pocket and knit another 40-ish rows for the length I'm going to be doing for him. Am I going to get that done? 50 more rows today. maybe 5 more hours of knitting. What time is it? 6:30. Okay, probably not. But if I stop chatting with you, I can get a good amount of that done. So I am putting this down. I've been sitting on my butt for 3 hours, so I decided it's time to move and do my yoga with Adrienne, because we did not do this morning, and I knew when I went to bed, I was like, let's save that for an evening activity once Manny and Amy are gone. I knew I would be tired, so that was a good call. And now I get a little midday move, which is cool. So I'm going to go do that one. And I think today is actually called move, so cool. And we decided we're going to order dinner for tonight. I'm not cooking. Michael was in no place to cook. He's watching football and playing video games. It's his dream day on a Sunday. Billy's football, video games, like there's no day that could be better than this. So I think we're going to order from a pizza place nearby. We'll see. And I'm going to go do my yoga, but the next time you see me, I'll probably be right back here knitting to my heart's content. It is late. It's 10:34. I am beyond ready for bed. I think Michael is too, since he was sleeping during the end of the movie. So we're just gonna open our advents here. Before we do, we'll have a little real talk right now. I feel like I talk about this sometimes on Instagram. It's not like a secret I keep. I haven't talked about it much on Vlogmas. I have like lots of health issues. We're not sure what is going on, and I've like tried to go to doctors and figure it out, and we don't have a lot of answers. It's a lot of just like autoimmune things that they're not sure about. There's a lot of like unrelated symptoms, so they're like, you have IBS and eczema and also this and also that, and I'm like, I just don't think that's true. I think there's like a bigger picture here. And my mom was just diagnosed with rheumatoid arthritis and rosacea, and we have a lot of similar symptoms. So like, I don't know if you've seen in some of my videos, my eyelids get like red and irritated and chapped and like peeling, and around my mouth I get it. My hands are like super bad, my scalp sometimes. So I know it's exacerbated by stress, not taking care of myself, aka not sleeping, not drinking, not eating enough, and this weekend was not the best for all of that. I actually did get a fair amount of sleep, but it wasn't great sleep because we were like drinking and my sleep schedule was off. I also haven't been drinking that much water. And I don't know, I'm just like going through an IBS stint. So I feel like even though I eat not that much, I get like super full immediately and then ill. And I'm just here to say my stomach really hurts. I feel like I'm being a brat about it, but my stomach really hurts. And I just want a little bit of relief. in that. I know my mom is actually, she called me today and was like, oh my God, I'm terrible. I'm like going through the same right now. So I'm like, this is not fun. So if you deal with any of these things or any physical or mental challenges, I hear ya. This one's not so fun. Michael, what are you doing? I know, but are we opening them? Are we opening them?
Yeah.
Okay. So we're here to open our advent.
Cheese Advent.
Cheese advent.
Day 17.
Day 17.
We got a black pepper Gouda.
Black pepper. Gouda. Ooh, ooh. Ooh, ooh.
And then
Do you like black pepper Gouda? Oh, that's the one we tried that was super peppery, right?
Yeah.
When Amy and Ian were here.
Alright. Brew Dog Beer Advent Calendar. Day 17.
Next year I'm going to make a different song for every single one of our advent calendars.
Alright.
And then when we open them, like, sing it like that.
Mistletoe Mafia Mexican
Mistletoe
style
Mafia.
lager.
Mexican style lager.
Ooh.
Ooh. I don't like that, right? What makes it Mexican? I'm cleaning my counter right now.
Honestly, I think it's just like the style of it. It's just
What?
like a really light.
I was like, what does that mean?
Yeah, it's just like a light lager. Kind of effervescent. Might have like. Doesn't say anything about lime in it, so.
I was gonna say, I just assumed. Lime. Okay, let's say goodnight.
Yep.
Okay.
Good night, everyone.
Bye. See you tomorrow. Feel better.